video we're going to be playing with some new makeup that I've been kind of saving for the last few weeks, months, something like that. I'm going to try the new, I don't know if this is new, it's definitely new packaging. So this is a SuperStay from Maybelline 30-hour Lumi-Matte foundation. Now, the original formula from gazillion years ago I used to love. This is in shade 128. I don't know if this is going to be great because I didn't have the next shade up. So I think this is going to be okay. It's still sealed and everything, so we're going to play with that. We're also going to play with the Maybelline Eraser. Now I have used this before, but again, many moons ago. I needed a new concealer. I've run out of my Tarte Tape Shape, run out of my Too Faced concealer. So I'm going to be using a couple of my YSL eyeshadow that I bought like when I was working for Boots in the clearance sales. These I think are like £2 something each. Bargain. I've also got like a Clarins one which I also bought in the sale. This one's called Green Mile. So I'm going to try and see what I can do with them. I might also bring in a bit of this one. This one's in the sale. This was £3.99. Still has the clearance sale on there. This is NYX. And this is from the Money Heist, I think. I never watched it. But it's like Casa del Papel Money Heist. So it's a really quite pretty palette. So I might use this one as well just to create something. It's got really pretty sparkly ones there, which is super pretty. So let's see. So I'm just going to use the P. Louise Pro Base Wear. So Pro Base Pro. This is in Rumour 2. So I just put a little tiny bit on my eyes. A little goes a long way. I've just done my brows, which they were really due, and I'm trying to thicken them out a little bit, make them a little bit thicker, so I don't know if they're going to look ridiculous or not. So we shall see. Just gonna, with a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to kind of blend that onto my eyelid, all the way up to my brow. I should have probably done this. I've already moisturised my face. I've not put anything else on though. So I also read somewhere, or saw somewhere, that you should do your brows before you do any of your skincare and stuff, which actually is genius, because obviously once you've put creams and serums and stuff on, then your brows kind of slide about a little bit. I mean, I do like the shape of them right now. I mean, they are really big, but I'm kind of liking that. So that's how much I put on. So not to like a horrific amount, but like a little goes a really long way with that. So let's have a look what shades we have in the YSL shadows, and we'll go from there. So this one is called, this is just 05. These are Satin Crush ones, I think they're called. Oh, they're all called different names. So this one's Satin Crush. Satin Crush is the name. I can't actually open it. Oh, it's like a burgundy. Well, that's that one. Really nice packaging. Comes with a little mirror as well, which is quite nice. So that's that one. So we've got Sequin Crush. That was Satin Crush. This one's Sequin Crush. Oh, this one is stunning. I don't know if the camera is going to do it any justice, but it is beautiful. A stunning shade. That was Sequin Crush. Oh, did I buy two of the same? No, so this was Sequin Crush Bold Blue, and this was, oh, Sequin Crush I believe is the formula. So this one's Satin Crush, which is like a shimmer, I suppose. Called, that's Radical Rust, the red one. The blue one is called Bold Blue. This one is Louder Blue, and this is a Sequin Crush as well. So I'd imagine it's going to be like glittery. Oh, that is beautiful too. It's like a bit of a darker, like navy. Okay, and then we've got another Sequin Crush in Explosive Brown. That sounds like a bit of me. Oh, it's not as pretty as the other ones, but of a brown shade. So I might just do something quite simple. I've still got mascara, but I really want to put that one on. And it kind of goes with what I'm wearing. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to play with that one. And then we'll save the other ones for a different day. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go in with a shade called El Profesor, which is that one. That one there. It's kind of like a khaki green type of situation. I'm just going to put that in the outer corner there, and then kind of in circular motions kind of bring that outwards. It's quite a dark shade, and I'm just going to bring it into the middle, and then whatever's left on the brush I'm just going to kind of in wind wiper motions go kind of left and right until it's kind of blended nicely. Okie dokie. Okay, that's kind of how it's looking. Blends okay, but it's not like not changing my world. I'm going to go in with shade Mask On, that one there, and that's kind of like, I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to kind of go above where I've just blended that to kind of blend it out into my crease, and not into my crease, into my brow bone, to try and get like a very smooth transition. There you go, like that. Do the same on this side for now. Okay, so that's what it's looking like at the moment. Wi-Fi is just quite smoky. I don't want it to be like, it's kind of a nice greeny kind of khaki shade. I quite like it, looks alright. Bold blue. So I'm just going to take it on my ring finger. Oh, it's beautiful. Like that. Although this looked a bit more green to me when I was originally like swatching it. Wow. That is stunning. So, so pretty. Okay. I've got it all over my hands now. I'm going to get that all over my face. Use a little mirror here. Oh, that is so pretty. That is stunning. Wow. Okay, that is gorgeous. And that's applying it with a brush. No like wet, like not wetness, no nothing like that. Just literally dry brush straight onto the skin. No primer, no nothing. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit on my finger to see if that makes any difference. Yeah, it even applies a bit more glittery. Wow, okay. That's stunning. I'm going to have to intensify the eyes a little bit because it's a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. It is kind of blue, but it's kind of got a little bit of green on it. So I was kind of bang on doing it with a little bit of the green here. This is the Morphe 562 brush. It's a very thin, it's quite dirty. It's a very thin looking brush, which is this shade here. That's kind of more of a bluish kind of tone. I'm just going to see how that looks. A very small amount in the outer corner here. Okay, I'm not really digging that at all. No. Into mahogany desk, which is like a brown. Okay, I prefer that. A little bit of a brown shade like that. And then I'm going to kind of bring that one and blend that blue back in to that one. And I'm going to go in with this brown shimmery one, which is the explosive brown, which is that one. So I'm just going to go a little bit into that and kind of blend that in with that one. Okay, I'm going to go back into that shade, which was Mask On, which was that kind of creamy beigey shade, and just put a little bit more up here to kind of tone down the darkness. I'm going to do the same steps I did on this eye to kind of match them together. Okay, this is what the eyes are looking so far. So I'm just going to go in with a bit of eyeliner, because I do think this sort of makeup does need a little bit of eyeliner. I don't think this is okay actually. This is my Benefit Roller Lash. There is quite a little bit of fallout here from the eyeshadow, which obviously is fine, because this is why I like to do my my makeup before, my eye makeup before I do anything else on my face. I just kind of flick it away, but I do have glitter all over my face as well. It's literally everywhere. So I'm hoping this shade is going to be a good shade. I don't know, so let's just try it. It's still completely sealed. I do like the packaging, it's quite nice. I'm just going to pop a little bit on my hand. The shade looks okay. I'm just going to use my MAC 170 brush. Oh, I didn't put any primer. Let's put some primer on. I'm really loving the, this is the Beauty Crop YSL gripping primer. I do really like this. Just put a little bit. Actually, this eye is kind of giving me 2016 vibes. Okay. I did 2 pumps. My nose is super dry. I had a really bad cold last week, which is why I didn't film anything last week, and I just kept reposting videos from the previous years. Oh, I like the shade, is really quite spot on. I don't know if you can see that on camera, because normally with the light it kind of makes it look. I'm going to put a little bit more on this side. It seems to oxidise because we can see it when I put it on. It kind of does kind of oxidise slightly, because obviously the lighter shade that I put on was slightly lighter. Okay, it does look really nice. It kind of like, I like it. It's, I mean, it's, is this all the same as it's full coverage and everything? I think it is. Lumi-Matte foundation, up to 30 hours, Lumi-Matte foundation, long lasting, matte finish, luminous matte finish. How could it be a luminous matte finish? I'd say it's probably like medium coverage, and I probably could put another layer if I really wanted it full coverage, but I do then think it'll probably look a bit heavy. So first impressions on that one, I do like it. It does look nice. It's kind of like, it's glowy. I see what they mean, but it's very full coverage. So you can kind of see my pores and everything still. My nose is like a little bit peely, so ignore that please. And that's not the foundation's fault. But the colour matches pretty good, like it matches really well with my neck. Yeah, I like first impressions are good. Like I do like the SuperStay foundation, the original one anyway, that was really good. But yeah, I haven't used it in a while, to be fair. I actually went to get, I wasn't sure which concealer I was going to buy, because I wanted something that was going to be a dupe for like the, either the Tarte Tape shade, because that's my favourite for concealer, or the Born This Way by Too Faced. Okay, so I'm just going to twist it until product comes through. Takes quite a little bit of time. Okay, I can see it coming through now. I think this is going to be the wrong shade. Oh, maybe not. No, I know that there's going to be people my age screaming at me if I put this much concealer on, but it is what it is. To be fair, I wasn't aiming to do that. That kind of just happened. With that one, I'm going to go with a blender. Okay, I'm just going to go in and blend that. I mean, it blends out really nicely. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit more like that. I'm just going to let it sit for a second. It does blend nicely. I do like how, I mean, I think it looks, in my mirror it looks really good, so I'm hoping that's how it looks to you. I don't normally conceal anywhere else. I just do my under eyes. That's where I normally go. I don't normally do like highlighting or anything like that. I just don't think I need it, if I'm honest. Bronzer wise, I don't really have a new bronzer. I'm going to go in with my Fenty one that I haven't used a lot of. So I think I used it one of my first videos, my comeback video. So this is the Toast and Swirl Bronzer Shimmer Powder Peak and Swirler from Fenty Beauty. This is Lush. So pretty. A NYX Professional Makeup, kind of like a bronzing brush, I'd say. I'm just going to go in with it. I'm just going to go. Ooh. I forgot this is very pigmented. Oh. Okay, so it needs blending out. Okay, I'm just going to go up to my temples. It's very shimmery. I'm going to take a completely clean brush to try and blend this out. Yeah, I've kind of gone a bit too high there, but it is very shimmery. What I'm just going to do is take my leftover concealer on my sponge and just kind of try and blend some of that like away so it's not so in me face. Okay, I think I've kind of almost saved that. Almost. Okay, it's probably a little bit too much bronzer, but we'll go with it. I've got my Milani Luminoso blush, which is Lush. So I'm going to use an angled brush. This is a Spectrum 805 brush. I'm just going to put a little bit on my highest apples on my cheeks there. This is nice because it's kind of got a little bit of shimmer with it as well, so I'm not even going to bother highlighting today because I don't really need to. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara. I'm just going to go in with my Max Tack one. I already have mascara on. Ow. Now this mascara is super good, however, it's super sharp. So I always struggle with it and I'm always like a bit like, what's going on? Like, why are you like trying to stab my eye out? So I'm not going to put any on my bottom lashes just yet because I can see that my concealer is creasing. So because of that, I'm just going to go in, blend in, I'm going to set it with some powder. So I'm just going to get a mirror. I'm just going to use that. So I'm just going to kind of look up like this because it's creasing like underneath here. So I'm going to look up and just blend that out. You know, creasing is normal, unfortunately. There's not many concealers out there, unless you know of one, please let me know, that don't crease. So to stop it from creasing, I'm just going to set it. I don't tend to use a lot of powder. I use as bare minimum as I can. Little tiny little puff things. I'm going to use that. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the Laura Mercier loose powder. And I'm going to just look up and just kind of go in there like this. And set that. I mean, I've got glitter literally all over my face, which is a bit annoying. But okay, we'll make do. So I've set that with a little bit of powder and just do a little bit under my eyes, just to kind of bring the look all together. I'm going to take that El Professor, so that khaki green shade we used first. I'm just going to go with an angled brush and kind of go as close to my lash line as I can. I'm going to go about 3/4 of the way. I'm not going to go all the way in just yet. And I'm going to kind of blend that into my eyeliner a little tiny bit just to kind of marry it together. I should have done my eyeliner probably a bit more at an angle, but it's done now. And then with a little tiny little brush like this, this is a Spectrum A13. I'm just going to take that Mask On shade and kind of just blend that out. So it kind of smokes the waterline a little tiny bit, like so. And that kind of marries the whole look together, I think. It does look good. I've not played with makeup in such a long time that it is a little bit daunting and a little bit scary, not gonna lie. Especially doing colourful looks, because I just kind of do very everyday boring looks now. I don't really do anything too adventurous. For no specific reason really, it's just, it's hard to like, you know, try and be brave and stuff with things. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that blue into that little tiny brush, and I'm just going to go into my inner corner like this and kind of blend it out, blend it all up like so. And then I'm just going to go in with just a black eyeliner and pop that in my waterline. Okay, and that kind of finishes the eyes off. I would probably do with putting some lashes on just to kind of really bring out the eyes, but I'm not going to, purely because I have to drive my daughter's boyfriend home in a minute. So I don't really want, I'm just going in with a bit of roller lash, and it's just basically to add another layer on there. Okay, so my under eyes are looking good. Since I've set them, they look good. So it might be the way forward with that one. So I do have a new product to play with. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in Parchment. It is the lip liner I got in my glossy box. I'm just going to line my lips now. It feels super creamy. It's not pulling or tugging or anything, sometimes that happens. The shape of this is like a square shape as well. It's not actually, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's not like a circle, like it's an actual square, which is quite cool. So that's the lip liner. For the lipstick, I am going to be using the Wonder Skin Lip Taint in Charming. I have seen this all over my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube, everywhere. So it's been all over the place. So I've been meaning to kind of get it and I haven't been able to get it. So I'm going to film with it now. So I'm just going to pop it on. I'm going to film a different video with this. So I'm just going to pop it on and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's my lips done. So I used the Wonder Skin lip. I'll put my video in here if you want to watch it, or I'll link to it up here because it'll already be up. But yeah, I do like the tint. It looks really nice. I'll see how it lasts. I'm going to put it on tomorrow. But I'm also going to pop on top of it, I'm going to put a little bit of this lip gloss that I got from MUA in my latest glossy box. A little bit of that on. So I'm just going to go sort my hair out and then I'll come back for my final reveal. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm loving all of it, to be honest. I kind of went crazy and had my hair cut, so yeah, I'm still kind of working out how to like style. I only got it done yesterday, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. Yeah, so I really like the look. It looks, it's nice, it's colourful, but it's kind of wearable in my opinion. I would quite happily go out like this. Eyeshadow is beautiful. It does, I have glitter all over my face. It does fall out. It does fall, so maybe with a glitter glue or primer or something like a sticky primer to kind of stick the eyeshadow on would be better. But I do really like it. I will use the others at some point, I'm sure. The brown one is nice as well. The brown one didn't fall as much, but the blue one is so pretty that I wanted that to be the focus and leave that as it is. The foundation looks really nice. It is quite full coverage. Now that it's set, I kind of like do like it. It's kind of, I can see what they mean by Lumi-Matte. It is like matte, but it has got some sort of luminosity in it, and it does look nice. It is, I would probably do this on a day-to-day basis. It's quite a nice foundation to wear daily. So I'm just trying to play with my hair so that it kind of stays in one position. The lips, I really, really like the colour. I really, really love the colour of the lips. I've obviously used it with the lip liner, which actually is a really good match. So I'm going to wear this tomorrow for work, the tint, and see how that lasts throughout the day, especially when I have coffees, water, lunch and everything like that, and see how long it lasts. But I'm hoping it'll be really good. The concealer, now that I've set it, it looks really nice. It hasn't, now that I've set it, it looks really nice. I don't think it has creased. No, it hasn't. So it clearly needs crease setting. I don't tend to like setting, sorry, I'm going to keep playing with my hair now. I don't tend to like setting my concealer because I find that it kind of makes my under eyes look powdery and stuff, which can happen. But at the moment, I don't think it's happening. They look quite good. So I'm going to wear that as well tomorrow and wear it all day and see how that kind of lasts throughout the day at work. I touch my face a lot as well, so it'll be interesting to see how this 30-hour foundation lasts through my 8-hour day at work, when I constantly am leaning on my face and touching my face and things like that. So that'll be a really good test. First impressions wise, I do really like it. I think it looks really nice. The longevity of it, I will come back to you and let you know. But so far so good, I do like it. Yeah, the eyebrows, I'm kind of getting used to the eyebrows. They are very big and thick for me, but we shall see how we get on. Anyway, I'm babbling around for no reason, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a huge big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and all that good jazz. And also, I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, bye-bye. Oh, my next video is going to be an empties video. Please subscribe if you enjoy those, and that will be posted soon. Thank you, bye-bye.